Angeles Dodgers taking on the Miami Marlins. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Just about ready to roll. Pitching in our game today, Edward Cabrera.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance. He's able to throw the 4-seam fastball and an effective 2-seam fastball. Many times when guys go to the 2-seamer, their 4-seamer isn't as effective as it used to be, but he's able to manage both pitches, and they are very good pitches.
Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Akil Baddoo now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
That one a little bit high, and the count is 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out. 3rd game of the division series. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. Thomas back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? And Schwarber strikes out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how'd I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And that one fouled off.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Junior Caminero at the plate and takes high there. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing?
Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time. Back here in Miami, bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Tyrone Taylor. He was late there, strike 1.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that can cost your team the season.
Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And here's the veteran outfielder, Dalton Varsho. That one's in there, and that is strike one. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Just outside. And it's 1-2. The wind of the pitch. He goes down looking.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Now it's going to be Jonah Heim. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
One strike.
And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, and now Otto Lopez. First pitch just misses.
You know, these Marlins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
One down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Now this is in the air down the line. And there's 2 down. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Triple digits on that last pitch. Miami down. 3rd game of the division series. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Thomas back to work. That one fouled off. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses, and that's ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Right. Batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And it's fouled away.
This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with the loss. Things aren't looking great right now, but they're still in striking distance. They need to get something going real soon.
Over to Lowe. Home after the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Junior Caminero, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Two down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of the NLDS. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that just misses.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2 down, nobody on. And that one is in there, called strike 3. So back here in Lone Depot Park, bottom of the 6th. And now the DH, Tyrone Taylor. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one in triple digits. The Fish yet to pick up a hit here.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And he blows that one by him at 100. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So he's perfect. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Now a step off the rubber to reset. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. And that's disengagement number 2. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Betts whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Akil Baddoo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one lifted in the air, center field. DeLuca makes the play. 2 down.
2
2 down, base is empty. Xavier Edwards, the next to hit. And that one popped in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Thomas back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Right. In the box again, takes the strike. Hits the corner at 98 for a strike. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Fought off foul. The Marlins still looking for their first hit in this one. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm. So 2 on with 2 away. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Now pop up on the infield. Smith moving under it. And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7
It's true, but young man, I was new.